Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is 2000 Ghetto here again, and I am here with the official update video on what is going on. So, first of all, I wanted to let you guys know that I am officially moved into my new place, and I officially have internet. I also have cable, but that has nothing to do with you guys. So yeah, that's all set up. I mean, yeah, I moved in, I got everything here, but I'm not completely set up yet. I mean, it's not just this room here. My other room's not complete, and the living room's pretty much done, but I don't know, we'll figure that out later. Anyways, a couple of things I wanted to say before I get into it. I did want to say, I'm sorry if it's echoey in here. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about that. It's a pretty open room, and I don't have too much stuff in here yet. There is going to be more stuff in here, hopefully soon. I should be getting my other TV in here set up next to, my computer and everything, so that I can record and easily transfer the files. Well, however I do it, it'll just be easy. So I'll have that in there, and then finally when Yasmin does come here at the beginning of February, I don't want that to come off, please. So when Yasmin comes here at the beginning of February, hopefully we'll be getting her a desk or a table or whatever she would like for her art stuff, everything that she's going to be doing, from just doing it recreationally, whether she's doing it to sell or recording it for her channel. So she'll also have that in here as well, so hopefully that'll dampen some of the echoing as we get more stuff in here. So yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully it'll sound okay. Second of all, I'm recording on my phone. It's the 2014 edition of the Moto X, so it's a pretty good camera, but I mean, it's nothing special. Thirdly, this video could get a little bit long, it might not, I don't know. But depending on the length, I might leave some annotations in there so you can skip to specific parts of the video that you'd like to see. It's up to you if you want to use those or not, but we'll see depending on the length. Alright guys, so I've got my schedule up here that I've had on my channel for months now. I'm going to kind of go through it and kind of update you on how those things are going to fit into the schedule, whether they're going to stay on there, they're going to be postponed or canceled altogether. We're just going to kind of go through, see what happens. So first of all, the thing that I see on there, I've got Zombies with a Girlfriend, and I have that scheduled for Fridays. Now, as for that, obviously, as the title suggests, I'm playing that with my girlfriend. Now, potentially, could get back into that. I know that as of right now, she's very busy with orders for people. She just had anime convention this last Saturday, and she has a bunch of orders that she's trying to fulfill. So throughout these next few days or so, she's going to be quite busy on that. So I don't know if there's going to be any time between, after Christmas and before she starts her last semester, if there's going to be any time to record anything. If there is, I'll definitely do it, and we'll see if we can get it up. But as of right now, I'm going to put it into postponed status, unfortunately. So we'll just have to kind of play it by ear on that one. And the next one is Resident Evil 6. So I have that on the schedule for Mondays and Wednesdays, which was working out okay, especially since, I had actual content and stuff like that. So the thing with that is that we are planning on continuing that. But the same type of situation that was going on with Zombies is that she's currently busy right now with all of her stuff that she's going on, and that's totally fine. I mean, I've opened up here, but she's got certain things going on in her life, so that's fine. Like I said, if the same thing with zombies, if we get some time to record, I'll definitely be uploading some stuff, and I'll kind of update you guys on scheduling for that. I might keep that the same, who knows. But as of right now, just to be safe, I'm going to put this in the postponed status as well. Alright, next on the list we have Super Mario RPG. Well, that one I don't think is ever going to be changing. I have it on the schedule. It says whenever I have time. By the way, guys, just a side note, you guys can look at the schedule whenever you want. It's just on my channel in the About section. So if you guys ever want to check this out whenever I update it, if you don't want to come back to this video and rewatch it to figure out what I'm doing here, then you can always go to my channel and check that out. So, anyways, it says whenever I have time. That is going to be the same case. I'm going to keep this series going, and whenever I randomly feel like recording it, I will record it and upload it. I might just record for 15-20 minutes and have one episode. I might record for an hour and have a few, depending on how I'm feeling and what I want to do. That series, I don't really have a rhyme or reason of why I do it that way, but I don't know. But that's kind of how the series is going to keep going. So that series is still staying consistent to what the schedule says, so I'm going to keep going along with that one. So yes, that series will be continuing. Alright, next on the list we have Ghetto Craft, which I have currently on there as Thursdays. Now, as you guys may know, if you had watched this series up until its last episode that I had uploaded, you would have known that I had decided partway through it that I wasn't going to be doing this series alone anymore. Now, I still want to keep going with that, but I have some unfortunate news here. The person that I had recorded the last few episodes with, Kaiserrain, I love the guy to death, and, I really enjoyed recording with him. But unfortunately, over these months that I have been sort of on a hiatus, I haven't really kept in contact with him, and I had come to realize that I looked on Twitter, his Twitter handle's gone. I went onto his personal channel. His most recent uploaded video was 7 months ago. So I don't really know what the deal is with that. I still have him as friends on Skype. But I did send him a message a couple of days ago. Haven't heard anything since. So we'll see on that. But as of right now, what I plan on doing with Ghetto Craft is unfortunately putting that in a postponed status and figuring out what I'm going to do with that. Down the line, if I don't really find anyone to play it with, I might attempt to continue it on my own as a fresh start, maybe update it, maybe get some different mods in there. And that's another thing that I gotta do. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with my mods and reteach myself how to go ahead and do all that stuff. So it's gonna take a lot of work to get back into that series. So yes, unfortunately as of right now, Ghetto Craft is going to be postponed. Alright, not gonna quite go to the next one yet. Kinda wanted to stay on the subject of Minecraft real quick here. So since Ghetto Craft is going to be postponed, while I try to figure out what I'm going to do as for, not doing the series by myself. As I'm going through that, I don't want to really just steer away from doing Minecraft altogether. So what I want to do is I'm going to attempt to maybe find some cool maps, or, some parkour maps or adventure maps or something like that, and maybe just play through those by myself. Maybe have a little fun, something like that. Because Ghetto Craft is just raw, jumping into a fresh game and just starting from scratch. And just surviving day to day and, having fun adventures and stuff. So I might start like a side type of series type of thing where once in a while I'll just play a cool map and, depending on how long it takes maybe have one or a few episodes of it spread out um, over a few weeks or something. Well, maybe not a few weeks, but I don't know, something like that. So. One second. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. I got this crazy rig going on up there for my phone, so it's not the coolest thing in the world, but anyways. So back to it. Yes, I want to do something like that. Maybe find some cool maps and play them. Because I still want to, play some Minecraft, because that's some solo type of stuff that I can do by myself. So, I think that's going to be a potential new series for me. So, last but not least, on the list we have Let's Try. Now that one I just have random. So, basically what that is, if on the PSN store, originally it was PS3, now since I have a PS4, if I find any demos on there that I find interesting that I want to try out, once in a while I'm going to download it and then I'll record me playing through it and, give you my opinion on what I thought of it and whether or not I decide to purchase it, maybe in the future, and do an actual LP of it. So, now that, I'm going to keep that one going. I know that's one that is very, I guess, spacious in the time in between each video. So I guess we'll see how that one goes. But I'm going to keep that one on there because I want to keep that one going. Now, as for other videos and new stuff that I might want to try to start, so I have on here a couple ideas for future LPs that I might want to do. I still have Borderlands 2 on there and Final Fantasy 7. Those two I'm going to leave on there because I might consider doing those in the future. I don't have any current plans for either of those. I know Borderlands, the pre-sequel, came out, so I might consider doing that one instead of Borderlands 2 if I decide to do Borderlands. But at that rate, sometimes Borderlands can be more fun with more people. So I'll kind of see what I want to do on that, and I'll kind of go from there. Final Fantasy 7, I love Final Fantasy, so I might consider doing that one. Otherwise, my other favorite that I like from Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 12, so I could potentially do that one as well if I want to do, how some people do, a really long RPG series, because some people do, Elder Scrolls and Fallout and shit like that, and that's just crazy. So I don't know, I might consider doing something like that in the future, but I don't know. I do have one current plan that I know that I am going to start doing. I might potentially start recording it tonight so I have some videos for you guys, depending on how I'm feeling here after this, because I'm going to try to edit and upload this right away. So I do want to do Pokemon Sapphire. Now, I know that's not the oldest game ever, but that was actually probably my first video game that I purchased on my own. No, I did buy a couple original Xbox games before that, but one of my first video games that I purchased with my own money, without getting them for gifts or something, and I had that for the Game Boy Advance. And I got the Game Boy Advance when it first came out in just its indigo color. So I mean, I had the Game Boy Advance from right when it came out. So I was super excited, and the night I bought it, it was a school night, and I played it until 2 o'clock in the morning, and I got halfway through the game in one night. So, but anyways, I played it here and there throughout the years, whether it be actually on a Game Boy Advance or on an emulator on my laptop, or an emulator on my phone. You know, I've kind of played it here and there. So I have an overlay already made that I made in Photoshop for the game. So I kind of want to start doing that LP. So that's one that will be starting here very soon. Now I have, you know, some new games that I believe I uploaded an update video about that. Well, not recently, but one of my more recent update videos of some new games that I had purchased, and you know, I still have most of them, and I even have a couple more that have come into my game library since that video. So those are some options there. I'd also like to do, you know, a couple of Let's Plays of some videos that I had gotten from Steam. Just some games that I got for free from doing like contests, or I think I might have purchased like a Humble Bundle once, and I got a few games in there. So I know I have like a couple of horror games, and you know, as you can see from the one that I had played last year, you know, I'm not necessarily the guy who has the most composure playing scary games, so that could be potentially entertaining for you guys, which I want. So, but yeah, so other than Pokemon and Super Mario RPG, I might want to try to do some more Nintendo stuff. I don't know, potentially as of right now, gonna be might be some older stuff, since I do not have a Wii U. I haven't really found a real reason to get a Wii U yet. Now, before some of you Wii U fans start freaking out on me, I love Smash Bros. And I like Zelda. I mean, I do. You know, I feel like I like it a lot, but I don't want to call myself a diehard fan because I haven't played like all of them. You know, I've only played a couple of them. The first one I ever played was A Link to the Past, you know, which is what started, you know, me liking Zelda. But other than that, I mean, yes, I would get a Wii U for Smash Bros. Because I'd rather have Smash Bros. On the Wii U than the 3DS. Not taking anything away from the 3DS version, but I just feel like it's going to be, you know, a lot, you know, prettier and more vivid and more smooth on a Wii U. So, but either way, at that point, I don't really know anybody who plays Smash Bros. I mean, so it would almost be kind of useless. I mean, maybe, potentially. I don't know if my girlfriend's ever played Smash Bros. Before, but I could certainly introduce it to her, and see how that goes, and then, you know, maybe see how that road goes down. So, I don't know. I am considering getting an Xbox One sometime in the future, mainly, most likely only for the Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 when it comes out. Now, I'm not the biggest Halo fan either, since I never owned an Xbox 360 before, but I did have the original Xbox with Halo 1 and 2, and I played all of the new ones with my friends, you know, in the past throughout high school. So I mean, I played them and I really like them. I'm not the best at it, but I think that they're really fun, and I think that would be cool to get. And I think if I were to get an Xbox One, I would probably pick up Sunset Overdrive and, you know, see how fun that game is, and probably LP that one. But other than that, I don't really have anything really solid that I'm going to be starting here soon, because I haven't really looked into it. This is, you know, all I did was basically look up my schedule, and I had already the plan of starting Pokemon Sapphire. So yeah, essentially all in all, other than the stuff that I postponed before, what you'll probably be looking for soon is Super Mario RPG, because I'm probably going to record some soon since I don't really have anything else to record, and also some Pokemon Sapphire. As for anything on the console, I don't know yet. I'm going to have to go through the games that I have. I have a few games on my PS3. and I'll have to check out my PS4 games. I don't really have too much for PS4. So yeah. Essentially in the near future, look out for some Pokemon and some Super Mario RPG, and I'll be updating you guys soon as I start a new series. I just want to get consistent again and see where that goes, and hopefully I can start, gaining some traction here and getting back into the groove of the whole YouTube thing. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'm going to update my schedule thing on my YouTube channel, so you guys can take a look at it, and other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I really forgot anything. I know I talked for a while here, so thank you guys for bearing with me on this one. So other than that, I'm going to get going. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, which you might be seeing this video tomorrow. I don't know, or you might see it on Christmas. You might see it tonight. I don't want to guarantee it, but you will see this very soon. But either way, I've got, Christmas Eve I work, and then Christmas Eve night I'm going to church, and, then I'll be busy, with family and stuff like that. I'm staying at my parents' house. And then, I'll be busy for the entire day on Christmas, doing things with the rest of my family. And then the day after Christmas is when we might kind of calm down here. I'm going to get back to my place and hopefully get some more stuff out for you guys. I am going to be working a lot, unfortunately, since we are short-staffed a bit at work. Me and my other coworker, who is part-time alongside me, are actually working full-time hours now to make up for not having that extra person. So yeah, I have less time off as of right now. So, and it looks like the whole month of January is going to be the same way. So hopefully if we get someone hired in some point in January, maybe February, it'll kind of even out at that point. So I don't know, we'll see. But just so you guys know what the deal is with that. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to record as much as I can on my days off. So, but either way, guys, I'm going to let you get going. If you see this before Christmas or after Christmas or whatever it is, I wish you guys all a Merry Christmas and also a Happy New Year. And thank you all who have stuck around this whole time waiting for me to get back to it. I very, very, very much appreciate it. And hopefully you guys are excited or, kind of wondering what's going to be happening next year. So hopefully this video sheds some light on all that stuff, and hopefully you guys will be there for the return of my videos. So other than that, guys, I'll let you go. Like I said, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will be talking to you guys later. Hopefully there'll be a video up very soon with some gameplay on it, getting back to it. So yeah, alright guys, I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Bye.